Hey YouTube, I'm not sure about you, but I'm typically not really into Bowie knives too much. This is a product and a purchase that I typically would not make. I've had this for a long time, and that probably is the reason why I've grown out of this type of design and style. Can't say that I was always really into this kind of look, but Bowies traditionally just weren't my thing, and haven't really been at all, of course, even recently anyway, but this one kind of got my eye a few years ago, and I think I just impulsively picked it up. Um, so this is supposedly made by a company called Defender. This model is called the Dark Operation Tactical Team, but as you will see, they misspelled tactical and they put TE instead of TA, and then they even misspelled the brand. So it says by Defender instead of Defender. They put an extra N in there. You gotta love the Chinese, man. They really know how to jack shit up. So you got the Dark Operation Technical Team by Defender. So beautiful. So because of that error, I got this at a super duper ridiculous price. It was definitely under $10, and I mean, heck, it was just something that was more of an impulse buys. We all get these impulse buys. Here's the sheath. It's not a horrible sheath. I've seen worse. These things fold in. This kind of like a buckle, and then you got this third piece that comes over here. As you can see, it's easy to do with one hand, not really. And then it kind of locks the buckle in. So, I mean, it's not horrible. It's just not real easy access at all. And this hole here is so you can put a piece of wire, apparently, or cording. And when you put your knife in the sheath, you can slice that. I haven't tried it, so whatever. Got these lashing points, and you got these other holes for tie downs, and you got this, either it's a deer or an elk. And of course, you got a belt loop here, and I don't know what this little strap is supposed to be for, but apparently you can take that out. And I think what it does is when you take this out, the actual belt loop opens up completely, so you can take it on and off your belt without having to take your belt off. But that being said, let's go back to the knife. So this is basically just a traditional tactical Bowie style. Has your larger belly of the blade up here in the front. It has this nice sweeping forward contour to the tip. You have the belly that goes into a recurve. And, basically you got this double-rowed sawtooth teeth saw on the top. It's very aggressive, actually, I will admit. The blade itself has just a little bit of an edge to it. It's not too bad. You got this kind of seems like some type of maybe a generic powder coating on the actual handle guard. This almost looks like it's painted on black. It's made in China, of course. And the handle material is like this olive drab. I'm not sure if that's coming out okay on your side, but it's like a darker, grayed out olive drab, textured, kind of like I don't know how to say that. It's like a textured, cross-hatched grip panel, and just molded, or some kind of injection molded in this pommel here. Apparently there's this this bolt that I think connects the whole piece together. I don't know if it's a full tang, or I don't really know. I kind of just have a feeling that it's not. I think this blade goes in so far, and then it gets bolted in and compresses these panels. I mean, I'm assuming that's probably how it is. Don't know. But what I do know is that they're cheap, and they're cheaply made. You can tell. I mean, hell, even the names are all wrong. So what are your thoughts on something like this for survival? I know I wouldn't use this for survival. I wouldn't even take it out in the woods for camping. But so why did I get it? It's like just so many things in our life. We get things on impulse. Is it usable? Sure, you could do some chopping, I'm sure. Would it hold up? I don't know. Is it made out of stainless steel? Yes. Is it low-grade stainless steel? Yes. Is it worth the retail of $30-some, between $35 and $40 like it's supposed to be? No. Is it maybe worth $10? Possibly. I think I got this for around 7. Is it worth 7? I wouldn't buy it again, but it wasn't the worst buy for 7. That was shipped, which is kind of amazing. But what could you use this for? So some small, light chopping, most likely. So you could do some wood processing, possibly some batoning, maybe. And the saw teeth on the back could do some notching work for different woodcrafts and bushcraft needs. And you can maybe even, saw maybe some small branches. Haven't tried it, but it is fairly aggressive. I think that it really would work. So that would be probably the best feature of this whole thing is the little saw there. If this comes through, you can see how aggressive it is. And so it should be kind of interesting. At the very least, you could do notch work for bushcraft. So what are your thoughts on Bowies, especially these so-called tactical Bowies that have been modified and, with these certain looks? I think they're mostly just kind of hokey and a bit more useless than they kind of appear to be. So leave your comments in the section below. Thanks for watching.